Hey everyone. Welcome to Cocktail Break here at the Joinery. My name is Johnny, and we're gonna be breaking down cocktails a little differently today. We're gonna talk about how every cocktail needs balance and how you can use your very boring time in quarantine to take a look at what you have in your pantry and with balance in mind, utilize some of those things that you might not be able to otherwise. So every good cocktail needs a base spirit. It needs something sweet, and it needs something to balance out that sweetness. In this case, we're going with bitter. So our cocktail today is gonna consist of Espolòn tequila, which is one of my favorites, specifically for cocktails, Campari, which is a bittersweet Italian Amari, and we're gonna use triple sec in order to balance out the bitterness of the Campari. So generally, when you're grabbing something from your cabinet and you're trying to balance it, go ahead and use the rule of thumb that you want to use equal parts of your bitter and your sweet. So we're going to start out with 1 ounce of our bitter component and our sweet component. Again, I'm going to be using a jigger to measure everything today, but if you don't have one at home, use a shot glass. As long as it's the same amount, you're going to balance everything together. So we're going to do 1 ounce of our triple sec. We're going to do 1 ounce of our Campari. And then we're going to use twice that amount of our base spirit. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of our tequila. Now that we have everything together, we have to integrate a little bit of water. The way that we're gonna do that is we're gonna use ice. So once we have our ice into our cocktail, honestly, all we need to do is make that ice move around so that it starts to melt and integrate with the rest of that cocktail, but we can speed up that process by using a spoon. We're gonna use the spoon around the outside of the ice, and you get into a rhythm and you can just use the momentum of the ice to bring your spoon around. I just watch my ice, and when I see that it is smaller than it was before, then we're probably good. We're gonna add a little touch more ice just because I think we need a little bit more dilution as we drink this cocktail. But in essence, we have our base spirit, we have our bitter agent, and we have our sweet. I have not tried this yet, so let's hope that it's good. Damn, that's delicious. So that is just a quick example of how you can utilize some things in your house that you didn't think you could before. Start out with those general rules of thumb. Start with using 1 shot glass of each your bitter and your sweet. See how that works. If it's a little too sweet, cut back on 1 ingredient. I hope you guys make some delicious quarantine cocktails. Looking forward to seeing all your creativity. Tag us in your photos, tag us in your recipes, and hopefully we can collaborate on a menu in 2021. Cheers.